It's a pleasure to be here today at Printing United with Joe Williams from MDI Imaging and Mail. So Joe, tell us a little bit about your company.
Oh, we're a private company that's been around for about 26 years. We are doing printing and mailing. We fold, insert, just about anything you can think of from a creative standpoint in terms of mailing.
Tell us a little bit about the types of customers you serve.
A lot of political customers as well as nonprofits. Our customer volume ranges from anywhere from 2,000 piece mailing to a couple 100,000 piece mailing.
So Joe, I know you've recently made investments with Screen. Tell us about why Screen was selected to be your strategic partner and expand your technology.
Well, of course, we did a lot of research. It was a team of three. I was included in that team, and just trying to find the right mix. And when we started thinking about who we wanted to work with, one of the criteria where we wanted to feel comfortable. And Screen's platform was very flat, and it allowed us to reach right to the top right away. There were a few companies that had similar quality, but when you're talking about trying to do what we were trying to do as a smaller business with about 55 employees, we really wanted to have a good connection. So that's pretty much what made us land right there with Screen.
So beyond the technology and capabilities, what are some of the other things you value in your partnership with Screen?
Oh, outstanding service. Your service guys are great. They come in, they really show our guys what they need, and they kind of meet you where you are. So you are able to work at a different level. Really what we want to do is we want to keep our press running as much as possible, keep that uptime really high to get more productivity. And we're able to do that because of the way we're assisted in the process. So they don't have to show up every time there's a small issue because they do a lot of sharing. So that's been a great fit for us.
So what changes did you make to your workflow to accommodate the continuous feed environment?
Well, we didn't have to make too many, but what we did do is we're going from roll to cut. So we're finishing in line. And that's kind of was set up in our shop already. We were a cut sheet shop. So we just added that technology on the end of the screen press to run at speed. So it was a real smooth transition on that side. It was, of course, easier on the screen side than it was on the finishing side because there were small little things you have to pay a lot of attention to.
So what's been the impact on your customers to have all of the capabilities of the Screen technology in your shop?
Okay, so our job basket opened up a bit. So to be able to grab that work, we were only able to do, say, 4/1 work. So we can only do 4-color process on one side. We would use a bitty web pressers. So now we're able to do 4/4 variable color. So we're also able to reduce the amount of waste that we have because before we were having to produce those extras. Now we can run a little bit closer to count and still provide good quality work.
What's been the impact on your operations team, your production people in embracing inkjet technology?
Oh, they love it. At first, we had the web press guys and they were looking at that technology and shaking their heads no. Now they love it and their hands aren't getting dirty anymore. They can go back into a previous job in 15 minutes. If the substrate's the same, it could be even less time than that. So everybody really loves how vibrant the colors are, screen press, and they like the ease of usage. And when you need something, it's just right in. So we're able to increase our turnaround time. Jobs before was a lot of planning. You have to get plates made. Now we're shooting that art over and getting right on press right away.
Right. And so how have your customers embraced your new capabilities?
Well, of course, we reached out to them ahead of time. So Screen has this process where we grab art from different customers and we send it out to have it evaluated and printed on. And once we did that and showed everyone the quality, they were very happy with it. So that it was pretty easy transition.
So what other investments are you considering as you look to further expand your direct mail capabilities?
Well, we've already looked down the road in a couple of years. We'd like to get a second press, of course.
Sure.
We're looking to move into a larger facility. So that's one of the pieces. And from a cut sheet standpoint, we're looking at being able to stay with these smaller jobs on the cut sheet side of the house.
What type of new applications are you going to be able to produce for customers?
We're able to do longer and wider formats than before. And of course, adding that extra color on the back is a plus. Typically, we were farming out to other printers some of that work. So we're able to pull more work in-house and expand our job basket and still provide the same turnaround time.
So in making a big change from web offset presses to continuous feed inkjet, what were some of the challenges that you had in your migration strategy?
Basically just the finishing. That was the part that was a little bit tougher. I mean, we were still putting a roll of paper in the back of the machine and producing print, but the finishing side probably presented more challenges for us. Everything else was quite a bit easier. We have a great group of people working with kind of the pre-press color management side of the house. So everything's been pretty much a smooth transition. It's just evaluating what more we can do, how to expand the job basket even further.
Wonderful. And what's been your experience with color consistency from the web press to the inkjet?
It's been pretty nice. We're able to do a few things we weren't able to do easily. And one of the biggest things is no matter who's running that screen press, which one of my operators, the quality looks exactly the same. So, a month from now, somebody wants a little bit more of that job, I can produce it, and it looks exactly the same.
Your customers must love that.
They certainly do.
And your operators, what's been the impact on them in running the new technology?
Well, they like having clean hands. I mean, that's a big part of it. They like ease of usage, not having to deal with plates, being able to make easier adjustments. So they really have grabbed it, ran with it.
So as you look to the future and new applications and new ideas to support your customers, what are some of your considerations for new investments?
To have similar partnership, to try to stay a little bit ahead of the curve in terms of technology, make sure we're producing a good quality product and being able to do it in, as fast as possible.
So Joe, what are some of your lessons learned? If you had to give advice to somebody as they were approaching inkjet, what are some things that you think really ultimately contributed to your success?
I would say that picking the right partner, it's a big deal to us. You want to align yourself with people that will be there. Our sales guy, anytime that he's in town, make sure he makes a trip around. He reaches out to ask, do we need additional help with anything? The whole team, anytime we reach out with questions, somebody's there to answer or get those answers for you right away. So, aligning yourself with the right partner was really the key component, because ink on paper, there's a lot of companies out there that can do that part of it. The service part of it, having that connection, that's the tough part.
Well, thank you for sharing your success. I wish you great success in the future.
Thank you. Nice meeting.